Oh.
I'm just going to give everyone a few minutes to pop on, and then we'll get started.
Thousand-mile defensive line stretches from the northern tip of Norway to the south of France. Reaching it is the key to taking back Europe. But launching a conventional attack.
Sarah's just getting some juice in her laptop. To be honest, I'm just going to wait like 1 more minute and then we'll start.
Ground assaults would offer no guarantees that the invasion would go off with the modified. Men were going to die just to break through. In search of a solution, the Allies turned to a secret British engineer named
I also just learned something cool that I can mute you guys. I thought you guys had to do it yourselves, but I can do it. So I just muted a couple of you because there was a lot of background noise. Hi, Patricia. Oh, I never know if people can hear me. Okay, I'm just gonna start because I have quite a few things to talk about tonight. Gonna try to stay focused and on track so we're not here till tomorrow. So things I'm gonna talk about are Super Saturday, just like some of the kind of main points I took away, any important dates, you know, new programs, all that good stuff. I know they've kind of talked about it since, so you guys might have already heard about them, but if not, just in case, I'm gonna talk about Teen Cup goals for this quarter. And I just want to go over this a little bit. And, just briefly about the coaching sneak peek. So I'm going to start with Super Saturday. So obviously every Super Saturday is going to be a little bit different because we all have different speakers. But they kind of, I feel like they all usually have like a similar topic. that people speak about, which is kind of cool. So we heard from Lindsay Martin. She's a number 12 coach in Canada. She's 11-star diamond. She's been coaching about 3.5 years. She retired her husband, so she's now stay-at-home mom, family. They have, I think, 3 boys, 3 kids. I don't remember. Maybe they're not all boys. But anyway, so I don't even think that's the right Super Saturday. One second. I think I just went back. Did I just go back to like, oh yeah, I think I went back to my October Super Saturday notes. So I was like, I don't remember writing this. I'm a little rusty on the team calls. Okay, hold on. Get it together, Jen. There we go. Okay. So Lindsay, I find like she's not really someone like I know overly well. But after listening to her speak, like she's super cool and she's just really like open, honest. She like did a whole slide on just like things she's overcome in her life. You know, her ex-husband passed away from cancer at like the age of 34. Like she talked about that and just like, you know, how she's had miscarriages and just like literally a list, like a whole list of things that she's been through in her life. And she just really stressed the fact that, you know, we all kind of have struggles and it's really important to know that like it's okay to talk about that stuff and share that stuff and to never worry about what someone else is going to think if you share that, because she said she just told like a pretty emotional story about she didn't get a chance to say her final words to her ex-husband for some reason or another because she was worried what a family member or someone might think. And like she just said from that day on, she made a promise to like herself, her family, that she would never not do or say something that, you know, she wanted to because of someone else's opinion. And that's so true. And she kept saying like, what people think of us, like at our age, it's not our business. And I love that because it's so true. Like we're in a place where people, like I feel like no matter what you do in life these days, like someone out there is going to not like it. And you just have to kind of learn to do it anyway. If it's something that, you know, brings you joy, makes you happy, then do it. You know, share. She kept saying like, share the selfie, share the bikini photo, share whatever, like despite what your family, friends, whoever might think, because life's just too short. One thing she also really said is like to ask, you know, you guys or your teams if they've showed up, like really showed up for 30 days. And I thought that was kind of like cool because, you know, we can say we're doing, you know, like this thing every day and posting every day and stuff, but like, are we really doing this every day, like 5 days a week? And have we done it consistently for 30 days? And, you know, a lot of people, I don't think could honestly say, yeah, Jen, like I have committed to doing the power hour every day for 30 days. And so if you haven't, like, that's okay. Like you guys don't have to tell me your answer or anything, but if you haven't honestly committed to doing, like it doesn't have to be this, whatever power hour you follow, if you haven't committed to posting, you know, inviting, adding new people to your network, you know, doing a program, I want you guys to like make that your focus for the next 30 days, like every single day. Like if I came to you, whatever today's date is, the 15th, like if I came to you February 15th and said like, Jane, did you do your power hour every single day for 30 days? Like I want you guys to be able to say yes to that and like truly say yes, because you will be blown away by your results when you do these things consistently. And I compare it all the time to our workouts and stuff, because we all know that when we're not working out consistently or following your nutrition plan, your results aren't that great. But when you follow the program and your eating's good and you're like rocking your workouts, you're getting great results, right? And that's the exact same with this business. Like it just makes it that much harder if you start and stop. So I just really like that. Like she really just said how this business is easy to do, but it's just as easy not to do. And like, that is so true. The things on the power hour aren't hard to do. You know, we work out, we make a post on social media, we invite others to join us, you know, we answer some messages. Like they're not hard things to do, but again, they're easy not to do. So you just have to really make that commitment and don't quit. Like that's a big thing she kept talking about, was just don't quit. Like if you're passionate about coaching and you see a future with it and like you truly believe in like our mission and all of that, like don't quit. Just like give it your all, and honestly give yourself 30 days. Be like, you know what, I'm going to go all in for 30 days. I'm going to do this, this, and this. And no excuses. Like throw the excuses out the window and see what happens when you actually fully commit. So yeah, she made a lot of really good like quotes. She said like, don't think about getting rich, just think about making a difference, adding value, and being of service to someone. She says when we get really focused, and this is so true. I had a really bad year of focusing so much on, not this past year, but the year before. I had a really like kind of negative year focusing on rank and income. And I was miserable. I was not enjoying the business. Yes, I still showed up, but it wasn't really as fun for me as it was in the beginning. And that was why, because I was like sucking the fun out of it and I was focusing on the wrong things. So that like really hit home for me. Like, don't think about a paycheck. Don't think about successful points. Don't think about, prizes, trips, nothing. Just genuinely like focus on helping people get results, making a difference, adding value, and then the rest will follow. Oh, and she talked about how there's nothing, this is true. Like I firmly obviously believe in Beachbody as a company, and that's one thing you really have to do too. Like if you're kind of half in, half like trying, all the other things out there, like you gotta like really believe in Beachbody. And she just said, like in terms of health and wellness, there's nothing better out there than Beachbody. And that is really true in my opinion, because we kind of have it all. There's the nutrition, there's the workouts, there's the support. I think we really do have it all, and it's not promoting any quick fix or anything like that. So like be proud for like to be a Beachbody coach, like sometimes I feel like people are like, oh, like I don't know, like I don't want, like you get worried about what people will think, but like really truly stand behind what this company has to offer, because it's pretty freaking amazing. And yeah, and then she just talked about like how what we do really does matter. And, when you help even just one person, say you help one person lose 20 pounds, well, you're helping their entire family, like maybe you're helping that person get their dad back or their mom back, or, so like, remember that one person, like you're likely impacting a bunch of other lives too. And yeah, she just really talked about like, no matter how many people you have in your challenge groups or whatever, like if you help one person a month or you have one follower, like still show up for that one follower or that one client, because that one life that you're changing, like it will have a ripple effect. And like, it's just, once you start changing one life, like it will compound into more lives. And just know that what we do as coaches really does matter. And we're pretty lucky to be able to give this opportunity to people. So yeah, Lindsay, she didn't give, I wasn't disappointed, but I thought she was going to give more tips, like and tricks, like business related, but she actually didn't really at all. She more just said like, have belief in this business, show up every day, do your crap, throw the excuses out the window. Like she said, she gets up every day at 4:30, every single day, because she's like, I have 3 kids. She's like, but that is what time I have to get up to get my workout in, to get my business stuff done, and to still be there for my family. So she really just talks about, if you want this to work, you need to show up and make it work. Like, yes, we're all here to support each other and stuff, but we can't do the work for each other, right? Like you have to be willing to put in the work. And it's very true. Like very true. Like she's only been coaching 3.5 years. And yeah, she said, I think 2 years in, she was making 6 figures. And then her last year, she doubled that. And yeah, she's retired her husband. She's stay-at-home 11-star. Like that's huge. She was an elite coach, I think in 2016, I believe she said. But anyway, Lindsay Martin, if you want to check her out. So just a few things that Carl talked about. So this is actually Beachbody's 20-year anniversary, which is kind of exciting. And it's 10-year anniversary of Shakeology. I was kind of hoping maybe they'd come out with like a fun new Shakeology flavor, but no luck. So March, Ultimate Portion Fix. I'm sure you guys have kind of heard or seen Autumn posting about it. So this is like a brand new program. It's gonna be, I feel like, very similar setup to 2B Mindset, but it's gonna be the Ultimate Portion Fix. So it's actually a new 30-day nutrition and portion program. So it will be on the Beachbody On Demand app. It comes with like, she's releasing a new Fixate Cookbook Volume 2. There's also like a huge thing on like kids lunches for school, which I think is going to be huge. There's like 201 recipes or something for how to make like healthy lunches for kids. So that launches for coaches on March 4th. March 18th, it goes live for everyone else. And she's also, since this is her 5-year anniversary of like Fix8 and 21 Day Fix, she is refilming 21 Day Fix and 21 Day Fix Extreme in live time. So anyone that purchases this in March can join her. So she's doing it back to back. So you do 21 Day Fix and then you go right into 21 Day Fix Extreme. So anyone who joins, you get to do this. It'll be like an exclusive group where you can follow her doing these workouts in live time, which I think is really cool. And it'll be a great way to kind of lead into summer. And everyone knows Autumn. Like, I remember when I first joined as a coach, like she was kind of it. Like 21 Day Fix and 21 Day Fix Extreme were huge programs. So I really think people are going to get excited to have kind of a new little revamped Portion Fix. And I wish they would bring it up about the Portion Fix certification, because I heard about it in the summer and I haven't heard anything else, but pretty sure it's supposed to be in March, so coaches can take a course to get certified with like portion control or whatever. So I'm excited for that. I'll definitely keep you guys posted, because I think that'd be awesome. Like, you get a certificate, like the 2B Mindset did it too. And I think that's really awesome that we have a chance to, you know, get a certificate and say like, I'm certified in Portion Fix. So I think it would be really beneficial for us to help our customers and even us. Like, I think the more we know about nutrition and all of that stuff, the better, right? And I know most of you have heard the new program that Jericho is doing. It's going to be really different. So this one will be launching at Summit, so in July. So they're calling it Morning Meltdown 100. So there's going to be a DJ right on set, I guess. And it's just going to like slow down the music, speed up the music. And I guess Carl's vision is he wants people to do 100 workouts or something. That was like his vision behind this. And in the morning. I'm like, oh, good luck getting me to do that. But no, it sounds like a fun program. And it's only going to be 20 to 30 minutes, I guess. So we didn't get too much information on that, but just a heads up that she will be launching her own program, which I think is exciting. I think she's really awesome. She's a lot of fun. So I think it'll be cool. And then obviously Fruit Punch Energize. We didn't get a date, just as for February. So that'll be soon. And I am so excited. They showed a little video about everyone that tried it last year at Summit. And yeah, everyone said it was awesome. So I'm really excited for that. So just a few stats. So they had someone chat about this revamped Success Club system, like tracker. So I guess they said that part-time coaches, they did like a test group with this. That's how they recreated this thing and like kind of took the results from it. That's why like sometimes if you log into the back office, or you'll get emails about doing like a quiz, or like, I haven't had one lately, but in the last couple of years, I remember like you could take a survey and they just ask you like, what do you do in your day? How much time do you spend on this? Yada, yada, yada. So it's kind of cool to me that they took all of the results from actual coaches working the business right now and put it into something for us to follow. So they said part-time coaches had 3 times more Success Club points in 8 weeks of using this system, which I thought was really good. There's a training for each section, which it's on my agenda to add to the team page this week. So like connect, invite, follow up is like number 2 section. So they actually have done like a video for each. So like it gives us tips and tricks on how to do each section. So if you're unsure on anything, there will be a video training to kind of match up with each section, just to make sure you're like, you know what you're doing when you show up to do this. They had a couple of coaches like talk about how they felt this worked for their team, because they kind of did like a test group with it. A couple of coaches just said it obviously builds habits, routine, and that it really like showed them how much time they should be spending on each activity. Because I find that hard sometimes. We're not sure. Like, I know for me, some days like I'm like, oh crap, like an hour's went by just for me to write a post. Whereas like, no, it should take, 5-10 minutes. Or same with like, what's on here, for example, adding your followers, like starting conversations, 20 minutes. do a social media post, 10 minutes, like max. And I find like I'm getting into the habit of timers again. And so I actually just learned how to use Siri on my phone today. So now I'll just say, Siri, can you start a timer for me for 10 minutes? And I did that with returning messages. You guys, usually it takes me an hour. I had it done. I set an alarm for 30 minutes. I think I got it done in like 19 minutes. So something that's normally taking me an hour because I'm checking notifications. I'm like doing all this other stuff. But when you have a timer going, I just find you work like so much harder because you want to beat that clock. So just having these, these times really helps. Like, so get people results, like check into your challenge group, recognize achievements, respond to questions. So that should only take you 30 minutes. Invite 5 people to join your challenge group or learn about coaching, 15 minutes. So I really like that. So each time like I sit down to do a section of this, I set a timer for that time, and you'll find like you're done before the timer goes off. So that way you're freeing up more time for yourself. And I just find it really helps you work a lot smarter instead of harder. So if you guys have any questions like about anything on this, let me know. I am going to make sure by the end of the week I have all the trainings in the team page for it. I think that was all about that. Oh, just quick. So they have a new Road to Elite thing. So there's a training for that in the champions page, which I'm also going to make sure is in new direction as well. So it's just, they've revamped it a little bit. But it's more just like, I think they've kind of just broken it down, like the stepping stones to get to Premier and Elite. And there's really cool prizes now. So if you get team, so it starts with team builder, team leader, and then it goes Premier and Elite. And each time you hit one of those, it's almost like a trophy, like a glass trophy. So they send you like the team builder one's like a glass like square, and then the team builder or leader goes on top of it, and then Elite and Premier. So it's really cool. I wish I could find a picture of it. They just showed it on the slideshow. And they've kind of done new prizes for this year for Success Club. So they're still doing the same thing. Month 1, month 3, month 6, 9, and 12. So month 1, when you hit Success Club, is a tank top, but it's a different one than last year's. Month 3 is a revamped Beachbody Monopoly. I have the old one that I got a couple years ago, but apparently this one's revamped. Success Club 6 is a really cool Beachbody bag, or not Success Club 6, month 6. Month 9 is a hoodie, and then month 12. So if you hit Success Club every month this year, you get it's a customized Beachbody suitcase, and it actually looked really cool, like a big normal size like rolly suitcase. So that was kind of exciting. And as you guys know, well, I'm sure you guys know the Success Club trip for 2020, Punta Cana, Hard Rock. They're doing that one again, which honestly, out of all the trips I've been on, that was by far my favorite resort. So that's exciting. Anyone can go, you guys. Registration opens for everyone next week. So how it works is you can register, and then we spend this year earning trip dollars. So trip dollars are earned by your Success Club points. So you want to obviously aim, the more Success Club points you get, the more trip dollars, and then like the majority of your trips paid for, right? So anyone can go, and it should be a goal. Like, there's such a fun time, you guys, and just such a an awesome experience. Like, I know Jane's been on a few, and she can vouch for me that there are a lot of. You haven't been on any? No? Oh, I thought you'd been on 2 or 3.
No, I haven't been on any Success Club trips, but I'm going on the cruise in March.
Well, for some reason, I thought you went last year. I thought you and Julie both went to one last year.
No, I didn't get to go.
Oh, okay, we'll scratch that.
But I'm going on the cruise.
And she'll be able to tell you how the cruise goes.
Yes.
Okay. So what else? Oh, Team Cup. So Team Cup is something we do. I don't even know how often we do it anymore. February, and then I want to say there's one in the summer too. Okay, so they're doing one in February. So basically, it's just an extra little push to help more people. So it's teams of 5 you have to register. Honestly, you guys, if you're on this call, if you're an active coach, get on a team. Obviously, I want to try to get as many of us from our team as we can to form teams, but if we don't have enough, we can just reach out to other teams and get people onto a team. So let me know, obviously, if you guys want to do that. Registration, I think, is already open for it. It doesn't start till February, so it's just the month of February. So again, basically, it's just you want to work together with your group of 5. They recommend, having a group chat, a little like separate even group page. And it's something you want to kind of check in with each other daily for accountability. So like accountability with this thing. If you're only inviting maybe 1 person a day, use this month to invite 3 or 5 people. Just really step up what you're currently doing to try to make it like your best month ever. And of course, there's lots of prizes. So they had the team that won last year that was like the top team for Team Cup. She spoke, and yeah, she just said doing like weekly team Zooms, which we'll be doing, having a Facebook group chat, and creating a list at the beginning of February of 100 people and inviting them all to a challenge group or coaching info session. And a lot of times when I tell people like, oh, make a list of 100 people to invite, they're like, oh my gosh, like I don't know 100 people. And of course, like I couldn't think of 100 people either. So that's when you want to go like, to your Instagram, who's liking your stuff, who's watching your stories. Same with Facebook. And I remember actually Julie, she's not really actively coaching anymore, but she used to do it. She would just go through her Facebook friends list. She would start at A and she would message every person on her Facebook. And I think that's awesome because if they're on your Facebook, they're there for a reason, or you know them somehow, some way. So that's a great way. It's actually something I kind of want to start doing this year to find my people to message, because it's like I have 5,000 friends on Facebook, and I can guarantee you I haven't talked to over half of them, like personally, like had a conversation. So I'm just thinking that's an easy way to find people to message, and you don't have to start inviting right away. Like I know some people don't like doing the cold invite. So that's what this new Success Club thing, they've kind of changed it up a bit. They have you connect first. So just reach out, say hi, start a conversation. And then after you've had a few back-to-back back and forth like conversations, then just say, hey, like just slide it in there. Like, hey, by the way, like my team's throwing together a coaching sneak peek, like we're chatting, so I just thought I'd invite you. Or, hey, I'm starting a challenge group this day. We've been chatting. I just wanted to invite you. That way it doesn't feel so random and weird because you've already started the conversation. And then, of course, follow up with them. So, like, if you guys are struggling with people to invite, go to your Facebook friends list. Start at the A's. Do 5 a day. Do 10 a day. I like to do mine all in one day because starting conversations is just the thing I dislike the most. So I like to send mine all out in one whatever shebang. I recommend at least 3 to 5 a day, Monday to Friday. Do what you're comfortable with. If, once you get comfortable, then add it, because the more, increase it, because the more you guys, the more people you guys are talking to, the more contacts or, conversations you're starting, they're going to turn into invites. And the more invites we're doing, the more people we're going to get as coaches and challengers and stuff like that. So it's honestly the thing people skip the most with coaching, because people just don't like doing it. But it's like that saying, the things that scare you the most usually turn out to be the best things. And it is a crucial part to having a successful business. You have to be starting conversations. You have to be adding new friends, following new people. And I promise, it does get easier. It's just like when you did your first post or shared your first workout video or any of that. That was scary at first, I'm sure. But now I'm sure it's a bit easier. I know for me, I don't even really think about it anymore. Some days I'm like, oh, this post is whatever, but you do it. So same with inviting. Just think of how much it's going to put your business ahead. A lot of us, did that video, I don't know, last week. I got all fired up and said, I want this, this is going to be our year. Team New Direction train is going for 5-star elite. If you guys are on it, awesome. If you're not, awesome. But I want you guys to really think and set big scary goals for the first quarter. So first quarter is January to March. Where do you want to be in March? Do you want to be Emerald? Do you want to be Diamond? Do you want to be 1-star? All of those goals are going to require building a team. And I'm telling you right now, like people aren't just going to bang down your door and say, hey, I want to coach. The odd time, yeah, you'll get a few people here and there that come to you and want to coach. But for the most part, we have to be talking to people and inviting through our posts, doing like call to actions on our Instagram stories. Like the poll thing works really well. And that's on this. They recommend doing like a question or a poll like once a day on your Instagram story, because those people that answer it, you can message them. So it's just ways to make sure you're always kind of generating new people to talk to. And I'm telling you, like, that's kind of like the secret sauce. Like I always go to events and stuff and I'm just waiting for some like big secret, but every coach literally says the same thing. They do the vital behaviors that like every single day, you know, they're always working out, personal development, inviting. And I know that like for me, inviting was the thing I was really kind of skipping over. But since, you know, I start talking to more people, like I noticed before Christmas, like my coaching numbers went up a lot, even just like discount coaches. But you guys, discount coaches are huge. Like I now ask every single person that signs up for a challenge pack if they want to join as a coach for free. And that, like, even just doing that little thing, like made a huge difference, because that's going to get you to rank goals. And like I said, discount coaches are a huge part of our business. Of course, you want some working coaches, but yes, inviting is huge. I know it's scary, but I'm hoping, you know, if we can all kind of come together and hold each other accountable, it'll become less scary. What else? Oh, I just want to tell you guys the prizes for Team Cup. So, got a little sidetracked there. So Team Cup will start February 1st. Obviously, it runs for the whole month of February. I took a picture of the prizes. So I'm assuming this goes like you'll get like your monthly prize too for Success Club. So say February is your first month this year hitting Success Club, you will likely get like the tank top and these prizes. So tier 1 prize, so we can earn this individually. So if you hit Success Club 5 or higher, you get a Portion Fix cutting board, which I thought was kind of cool. They didn't show pictures of anything though, so I don't know what it looks like, but if I know Autumn, I'm sure it's pretty cool. Tier 2, so this is a team reward. So all 5 people on the team have to hit at least Success Club 5. You'll get a Transform 20 thermal shirt. Not really sure what that is, but and then the tier 3 team reward. So this is if all 5 team members hit Success Club 10 or higher. You get a Beachbody pop-up shade tent. Not sure, but it sounds fun. And then if you're one of the top 5 teams in each country. So that's, you know, that's really striving right there. But hey, we could do it. There's no reason we couldn't freaking do it. It's a Team Beachbody windbreaker, which is weird that one is a less value than the pop-up tent. But anyway, and then if we're Team Cup champions, you get a VIP trip to Beachbody headquarters in Los Angeles, California, and they pay for your airfare and everything, round trip, ground transportation, meals, and you work out with a Beachbody super trainer. So that would be really friggin' sweet. So those are the prizes. Oh, I had something else I was gonna say about this. I totally forget. Oh, how you can get points. So they switched it up a bit this year. They just added one more section of how you can get points. So if anyone rank advances, I really enjoy this. So if you go even from like, if you go to Emerald, if you go to Ruby, if you go to Diamond, you get 3 points every time someone rank advances. Obviously just 1 point per Success Club point. And you can, like you're allowed to have, I think, 40 points per person. And then a maximum of like 200 per team. And then they said if there's a tie, I forget what they do. But, and then anyone that registers for Summit gets 2 points. So I thought that was kind of cool. And that's another thing I kind of wanted to briefly chat about with Summit. I would love for all of you to come. So Summit is, if you guys don't know what it is our yearly like coach event. It's in July this year in Indianapolis again. So honestly, like, it's like the Success Club trips, or these, actually it's not really like the Success Club trip. It's more like Super Saturday. Think of a Super Saturday event times it by like a million. I just feel like that is like the intensity, the excitement. Like, it's definitely something you should have on your vision board and something you should really, really try to attend every year. The first one I went to in Nashville was a complete game changer. Just seeing all the coaches and, listening to people speak, and what's her face? Rachel Hollis is going to be at this one this year. She's going to be like our guest keynote speaker. So that's really awesome. Tickets are on sale right now for $155, I believe. So the nice thing about Indianapolis, depending where I am, I will likely drive again. Haley and I drove down last year, so it actually wasn't that expensive. Like, gas in my car is cheap. So I feel like we maybe paid $100 each for gas, like there and back, and flights were like $600. So I mean, that saved us a good chunk there. We stayed in like a cheap hotel, but it was like a nice hotel. We paid like, oh my gosh, it wasn't much at all. I feel like $100 each for the hotel. And then like we brought our Shakeology and like some snacks and stuff for the room, but like you can get Shakeology there, and you just kind of like, I don't know, it wasn't that much. And like July, it's definitely time to plan it. And I would like to obviously know who wants to come so that we can look into staying together. Obviously, the more girls you get, like some girls do Airbnbs. Some just obviously all throw in on a hotel room. Like, just depends how many people are going, right? My dream one day is to rent a big RV and have like 20 of us in it and road trip together to a summit. But it's obviously hard when everyone's kind of in different places. But so think about Summit. Let me know if you want to come, if you plan on going, because it will come quick. Like, I always leave it till like last minute, and then it's like, crap, it's in a month and I don't know where I'm staying or who's going. So think about Summit. I know they're on sale this month, like cheaper than usual. So it's a good time to grab your ticket. And I find it getting your ticket out of the way, you're like, okay, that's one kind of cost. And then it's just kind of, you're spending money, which I didn't really spend much. If you want to shop, and like obviously the core is pretty exciting. There's always like, Beachbody gear, like clothes, lots of like swag and stuff, and you get it a bit cheaper because you're obviously not paying like shipping and stuff like that. So the core is pretty awesome. It's just like the training that you get is really awesome, and it's not like boring. It's not one of those things where you go and like fall asleep. You're like, taking mass like crazy notes, and just it's fun, and it's just so cool to see thousands of coaches. And the recognition ceremony is one of my favorite things, and watching the Beachbody Challenge winners. Like last year, Haley and I had goosebumps the whole time. I'm pretty sure she cried during it too, but because it's just like, it's so crazy to see like people go up on stage that have lost like 170 or 190 pounds, and they share their story, and then they announce the $100,000 like grand prize winner, and then there's like some $20,000 winners. It's pretty cool. And like to listen to Carl speak, and like of course you get to see like the top coach, and like the elite coaches all get recognized. So it's a pretty cool experience. So think about that. Think about Team Cup. I'm assuming you'll all want to be on a Team Cup team. So we'll see if, how many is there? 6. Hopefully we can find 4 more in our team so we can make 2 teams. If not, we'll have to recruit from another team, but that's okay. So I think that was all I had for tonight. Oh, Coach Sneak Peek, last thing. So Thursday, Friday this week, Coach Sneak Peek. Just invite you guys. This is a great time to use that PB&J invite, or start some conversations, and then it'll be there all month. So there's always something you can add them into, and like you can just say like, hey, my team just threw together. Like, even if it's next week, you could say, oh, last week my team threw together an event. Like, just know there's always a coach event there for you guys to add people into. Because I find having something to actually invite to makes the invites a lot easier when you're like, oh, well, we might have one in a couple months. So I haven't done one since November. Obviously, December was just kind of busy, but it will always be the 3rd week of the month. I used to do Monday, Tuesday, but I was told Thursday, Friday apparently seems to work better. I don't know why, because people are like tired and ready for the weekend, so they're more eager to learn about not having to go back to work or something. I don't know. But so yeah, Thursday, Friday, You guys just, yeah, invite. I will take care of the rest. And you guys are always more than welcome to help. If you ever want to do a video or something, just shoot me a message and you are more than welcome to help out. But yeah, that is all I got, I think. Team cut, first quarter goals. Oh yeah, I do want to know everyone's goals for this quarter. You don't have to tell me right now, but by the end of the week, I would love if you could tell me what you want, like what you see, where you see yourself with your business by March. I know a couple of your goals already, but everyone else, let me know. And like, don't like dream big, you guys. Like anything's possible with this business. Like, you know, I've seen coaches go emerald to friggin' 10-star in 3 months. Coaches go diamond in a weekend. Like, you know, you don't just feel like you have to say emerald because it's just 2 coaches. Like you could totally say diamond. You could say 10-star, like whatever you want. It's totally possible. So really think about it and let me know. And it doesn't just have to be rank. Like you can tell me, you know, how many coaches do you want to have on your team? How many people do you want to help from now till then? What would you like to see your weekly paycheck at by then? Even like personal goals, like personal development, program goals, like things like that. So just think about it, and I will ask you guys all by the end of the week what your goals are. Does anyone have any questions? I'm sweating. Well, while you're pondering, we'll do our usual photo shoot time. Trisha, you're new to these, so I like to take a photo before everyone gets off. So on the count of 3, smile or do a funny face or whatever you want. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, fun.
I do have a question.
Okay.
Do you happen to know what the top team point-wise was for last Team Cup?
That's a good question. No. I'm sure we could find out though.
Just curious as to what the goal would be, right?
Yeah, and I feel like it's funny because I feel like the last couple years it's always a team from Montreal. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but I don't know what they're doing over there. Crush it.
Those French ladies talking, right?
But she said, like the one girl that won last year, she said her team just really like worked together. That was a big thing. They checked in with each other every single day and made sure they were doing their stuff and, you know, just really leaned on each other, and they really made a goal to do extra than what they were doing the months prior. So I was like, you know what, that's so true. It's, you got to come together and all of us and say like, listen, like we're in this together. We're a team. Like, let's pick like how many people are we going to invite every day? How many posts? Like, just so that's something I really want to do when it gets a bit closer, is really kind of break down what we should be doing to get there. And at least, you know, if top team doesn't happen, at least make sure we get all the prizes. Like it'd be so cool.
Right.
All of us, all the prizes and stuff like that. But I'll write that down, and I'm sure we can find it somewhere. I can maybe message Jake or something and see if he can let us know. Cause yeah, it'd be nice to know kind of a ballpark of what
yeah, exactly.
Does anyone else have any questions? Anyone? Oh, Sarah, I will do that, show you that thing on my phone too. What's the top? I'm just writing this down so I don't forget. Okay. So you wanted to know just about that app, right? So Sarah had asked what I use to make my Instagram videos, like my workout videos. So I use HypeType. I'm pretty sure I have the paid version. I don't know how much it was. I want to say like $6. I think it just removes like the watermark and stuff like that. So I don't think you can get it on Androids though. So if any Androids on here, I think it's only on.
I have Android and I have Hype Type. I've not really figured out how to use it yet, but I have it on my phone.
Oh, okay. Because I couldn't get it like a year ago when I had my Android. So that's good. So what I do is I record videos just on my regular phone. Like I just open my camera, hit record. I'll usually start like just hit play. Like obviously it's a bit harder with transform because you don't get any friggin' breaks. So now I'm usually recording mine at the end. I'll just try to remember a couple moves. But so say like 21 Day Fix, like on that 30-second break, I'll just hit start and I'll just record a couple moves, like start to finish. Then when I'm done those two and we get our next break, I hit stop. And then when I'm done my workout, I just trim it. So do you guys all know how to like trim? You just go to like the video and edit it, like just hit edit. On my phone, it just allows you to bring in, like you just move. So I always obviously crop out when I hit play and stuff like that. And just like, it's mine just, moves right in. And you just hit edit and then just move in. And it doesn't really matter how long it is because Hype Type only allows you to do 15 seconds. So I just make sure I've taken off like the beginning and move it into when I'm actually in the move. And then I kind of crop the end too. And then I just open up Hype Type. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know if you guys will already be able to see this. Probably not.
I have to go.
Okay. I don't think I said that, but okay. Oh, Patricia, okay. Scared me. So you'll just I don't know if you guys can freaking see it. I was gonna do like a thing on my phone, but I can't really record my phone on my phone.
Screenshot it, maybe? Do screenshots and
Oh yeah, maybe.
share that.
So you literally just open the app and you can like hit the settings and you can just no, sorry, that's a lie. So you just swipe up, you'll select the video, and then when your video's open, it'll just bring it up. And then there's words on the screen. So I don't usually use the words from that. So I'll just put a period because you have to put something or it won't, like, it'll just say whatever. What does it say?
That might be my issue because like
That might be.
I need to spend time fiddling around with it and I just get frustrated.
It's really simple once you get the hang of it. So as soon as you open it up, it'll say double tap to edit. So that's, if you want to use the font, you can, but I don't. I just double tap and I just put a period. And then I just pinch with your fingers to make the period really small. And I usually just do it white or black and I just move it like up somewhere so you can't see it. So then that's it. Like it's basically ready to go. And I just add music. So there's just these little like fine tune the 3 little lines and you hit that and then you just add your music to it. Like it'll come up, like you can search and honestly, oh yeah, you can't really see it. Maybe the screenshot idea is better, but yeah, you can search like any song that like comes up and then I just download it. It's only 15 seconds, which is perfect because that's all Instagram stories allows. And then I just bring it up on my Instagram story like you would anything else. And I usually add my writing or anything on Instagram. So yeah, like it's pretty simple. I mean, it did take a bit to get used to. I remember like getting so caught up in all the fonts and stuff that it was taking me like forever. So I just stopped using those fonts. And I just put my music on there and then add it to Instagram. I don't know if that was helpful, but
Okay. It does, yeah.
it's
Does
just
anyone
hard 'cause
use
I can't show you
Triller or whatever the other one is?
Triller? I've used Triller for just funny stuff. Like I remember using it in the car one day in the summer. I think I'd had a bit too much to drink actually. We were driving home from somewhere, me and Adam, and I was making really funny videos on the way home. But I didn't know you could actually use it for like that serious purpose. I thought it was just funny videos. So
No, I've seen people using them.
really? Oh, see, yeah, I don't know Triller. I don't know if anyone else does, but I do. No.
That's okay. I'll fiddle around with Hype Type and see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, I'll try to figure out a way that I can better explain that. Because yeah, I can't really show you my phone, so it's hard. Or maybe I can like use Adam's phone and record like my phone, me like doing it, and then upload the video or something.
There you go, smart cookie.
There is a way to like screenshot videos. I don't know how to do it, but
I don't know what
I
people
saw-
do. I see it on Instagram, but like,
Yeah,
I
I
don't know.
saw
I
someone.
think it's in your settings somewhere.
Really? Okay, because I thought I saw someone doing that. I want to say Autumn. Actually, she was showing people how she picks her Audible or her podcast, and she was like videoing herself on her phone. And so yeah, I'll have to look into that because that would work.
Bet you if you ask Siri, she'd tell you.
I should you ask her. Yeah, that actually might work. But either way, I will write that on my list too. And if I can't figure that out, I'll just use Adam's phone and maybe I'll get him to hold it while I do it on my phone. Because it is simple once you get the hang of it. But yeah, it's just literally kind of doing it that 1 or 2 times and then you'll be a pro.
Let me tell you about her.
Type video. I don't know if that's someone's computer dying.
It's just notification. It took like, I'm not even on my computer. I'm on my phone because it literally took 25 minutes to turn this thing on. And I'm like, I need to actually attend this. So
I know, I was kind of wondering because I was like, oh, gotta wait for Sarah to get some juice, and then I was like, yeah, I don't know.
No.
Can't
It kept
wait
freezing.
for
It was
her.
awful.
That's annoying.
A little bit, yeah. I hate this computer.
Any other questions? Also, I don't know if anyone's free tomorrow morning. Sam and I are doing a little just work session tomorrow morning at 9 my time, 10 her time, and then I feel like Carrie, you're the same. I think it will be
9.
11 for Sarah and Jane. If it's 9 my time, yeah. So if you guys are free tomorrow, then I'll probably be out of commission because I'm getting a cavity and it'll be like my whole world's ending tomorrow. So
I'll be at work, but I'll be thinking of you.
okay. So I'm gonna get up and do transform really early because I know I won't feel like it after. Get that out of the way.
How are you liking it?
Yesterday I loved it. Today I hated it.
It was hard today.
Yeah, I didn't like any of the moves. Where yesterday I found I liked almost all of them, and today there was very few. And I was sore, like just I couldn't jump on the step as good today. It was hurting a
Yeah.
lot. So I took my riser because I just had the one riser, and I took that off today.
So it's totally flat on the floor?
Yeah. Well, because the green part doesn't come off, right? I don't think.
No.
So,
No.
yeah, you get the 2 risers, so yeah, I don't have either one on there. And I was
Yeah.
telling Carrie, like some of the moves I just did on the floor, it was just hurting my hips a lot. The angle, like hurting me step, like
It's hard using this step.
it is. And carpet, I find working out on carpet so hard. It's just thick, like so it's hard to jump.
Yeah.
I'm not used to it. But my mom's worked out on carpet forever, so I'm like, Jen, suck it up.
Who knows how long it'll be? You'll probably be moving soon anyways. So.
Yeah, exactly. That's very true. Very true. So, and yeah, probably this spring I'll probably be back at my place. So, no more carpet. I'll just get used to it and then leave.
You're going to be coming back here in the spring?
Yeah, because this job of Adam's will likely be done in March or April.
Oh, good.
So I think my plan is I'm going to stay home for the summer and then kind of just reevaluate what we're both doing come September. We'll see though.
Right.
Who knows? It's so up in the air. I have no idea. But as of right now, that's my plan. I would like to spend kind of the summer at home. It's a lot. All the moving and unpacking and packing and so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the plan. And plus I got to figure out also what I'm going to do with my place too. So we're thinking maybe I'll just keep it for this summer and then, like I said, kind of see where we're at in the fall. Because it's silly. Like,
What does Adam do?
Pardon?
What does Adam do?
He's a pipeliner.
Oh, okay.
So they just kind of go where the work is.
Yeah.
Some jobs like last a year, some last a month. Like, so it's really up in the air. But.
Figured it out.
Did you?
Yeah.
The recording thing?
Yeah. Does everybody have an iPhone though? I don't know about Android.
I have an Android.
And
Okay.
it's you. Is it you that wants it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, maybe it'll be similar. Is it just like a setting?
Well, it's just under settings, control center. And then if you go customize controls and scroll down to screen recording,
I should write this down.
'Cause you-
it'll add it to like your toolbar at the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
And then you just click that and it'll count down 3, 2, 1. And then it shows it's recording. So now it's recording my screen, right?
Oh, well, Sarah wanted me to show her how to use it so that I'll do
Yeah.
that.
And then you should be able just to move around your phone and
That's so
like it's
cool.
recording right now.
Okay.
Where did you find that, Carrie?
Settings, control
Okay.
center, customize controls. And then I hit screen recording and it added it to my swipe up bar. And
Okay,
then
I'll have to look into that.
swipe up, it's down there.
Interesting.
Cool.
Now I can be
Did you guys
super
find it on yours, Androids?
No, I haven't yet.
I don't want to try in case we get kicked off the call for some
Oh,
reason.
you're on your right.
I'm on my phone. Yeah.
Well, that's cool. So now I can, yeah, I love that. And I can show things on my phone. So that's sweet. Thanks, Carrie.
We're learning.
We see.
I knew one friend that knew how to do it, so I texted her and was like, "Tell me how I do that."
Oh, okay. Cool. That's sweet.
Nice.
So, any other questions? Anything you guys want to go over right now? I'm happy that we're gonna do this every Tuesday, you guys. So, you know, I think it'll be good to get in regular ones if we can.
I'll have more questions next week.
Okay. Deal.
I forgot to write them down.
And if like you guys ever think of something that you want me to talk about on the call, you can always message me before and say, hey, like, do you mind talking about this? Or if you guys want to talk about anything, feel free. Like if something you find neat or cool or something that's working, you guys are welcome to take the floor anytime.
I got High Performance Habit,
That's a good book.
and it was one of those, basically he paid for it, I just paid for shipping and handling. It was $7. It's a $30 book.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I'm excited to read it.
Cool. I shouldn't even say it's a good book like I finished it. I'm like 3/4 of the way through it though. And
Is it like, it seems like a lot of information.
it is.
Yeah.
It is, but it's good. You have to be kind of in the mood for it too. I find like it's not just something I can read every day. It was like I had to be in like work mode to read it.
I felt that way about The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. It took me like 6 months to get through it, so this might be another one. I don't know.
Yeah. That one I just made my car when I listened to it in the car. I actually finished it on like a 4-hour drive one day. Well, not the whole thing, but most of it on a drive. But I'm finding Audible's not working great for me lately. I'm just not, because I get multitasking and then I'm not absorbing anything. So I think I'm going to go back to buying books for now. Because, yeah, when you're reading, you can't really, like, do the dishes or sweep them off the floor. That might be a better
This
idea.
is true.
Yeah. I have to pee really friggin' bad. So I can go and come back. Or if we don't have any questions, we can wrap it up until next week.
Okay.
Been an hour. Did I miss anything in the first 20 minutes?
Probably. Well, well, I don't know if it was anything like major. I didn't really start until about 5 or 6 after. I'll post the recording though, so you can just
Okay.
take the 15 minutes that you missed.
I think you went over all the stuff about
Oh, Saturday.
Super Saturday.
I'd go over it again right now, but I can't. My bladder's.
No, that's okay. That's okay. I'll look it up.
Okay, yeah, I'll upload the recording tonight. Also, you guys, so think about where you want to be for March. Let me know, and also Team Cup. You guys are all in for Team Cup.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, and Patricia was too. So we'll see if we can. I'll message some other girls, see if we can get 4 more, maybe even more. And if not, I'll message some girls on other teams, and we'll get our teams all ready to rock and registered.
All right.
Yeah.
Have a good night, ladies.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.